Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Hopkinton High School turf fields for Hopkinton Hillers varsity field hockey on HCAM. Tom Nappy happy to be on the call for this TVL matchup, a cross TVL matchup. Dover Sherborn out of the TVL small, Hopkinton Hillers out of the TVL large, and Dover Sherborn right now, they are towards the top of the TVL small. Just always an impressive field hockey program and always right in the mix for the title. They are 8-1-0 on the season, and the Hopkinton Hillers 5-3-2 as we get ready for this matchup here today. Tom Nappy on the call, Denise Untaki on camera. And it is a beautiful day. Temperatures in the 70s. And it is nice and sunny out there for this one. Dover Sherborn in the white, Hopkinton Hillers in the green. And we are just about set to get things going. Dover Sherborn will start off in the center circle, working left to right. And we are underway. To the near side we go. Reese Robledo trying to sneak it into DS territory, and here comes the Hillers looking to approach. Out of play, however, it'll be Dover Sherborn ball. Well, Dover Sherborn, always a tough matchup for the Hillers, one of the premier programs in field hockey around the state and certainly around the area, and they are always fighting for a title as they work into Hiller territory, but Hopkinton Hillers certainly looking to pull off an upset here today. Hillers now trying to work the ball out of the defensive zone. There's Claudia Swensa sending it towards the far side, and it'll be side end over Sherborn. Good stop there along the sideline by Interante. Back to DS it goes. We are just underway here at the Hopkinton High School turf fields on this Wednesday afternoon. Sent back by Ella Fowler. There's Swensa trying to work her way down. Hiller's looking to recover from a tough loss at home against Norwood, a very good Norwood program. Along the near side now. A correction, they actually lost to Medfield. It was Medfield their last game. This past Monday on the road, and before that, a very good tie against a good Algonquin team on the road. So this is their first home game since Monday, September 22nd, where they took down Bellingham. But a tie and a loss in their last two, but very good competitive games. And to go toe-to-toe with Medfield on the road, that is certainly a good achievement by this Hiller team, as Interante trying to work down the far side. Dover Sherborn looking to pursue the attack zone. A battle along the bottom of the attack zone, sent out by Mado towards the side, and here comes DS charging in. A shot towards the net, and it's just wide. That was number 6 on the attempt, the captain, Elise Basada. Dover Sherborn trying to put the pressure on once again. And it'll be Blue Raiders ball. Sent over to the side of the attack zone, and a nice takeaway there by the Hillers. into the attack zone. There's a shot deflected out. And I believe it was the defender who got a stick on it, but Dover Sherborn still in the danger zone. And that was Kate Williams with a goal-saving knock to get it away from the net. But Dover Sherborn will draw the penalty corner. So a big attempt here for the Blue Raiders to get things going. Sent in. There's a shot. Still a live ball. Good goaltending by Riley Curtin as the Hillers win the possession. Along the far side now, trying to gather it up, Lucy Mado. And she's contested. It's going to go Hiller way. Now this Dover Sherborn team, you got to expect them there to be aggressive, and they'll pursue that ball and try to drop those turnovers. So the Hillers going to have to be on the top of their game here today. Sent over. Centering pass there as the Blue Raiders trying to work their way into the shooter area. Along the near side. And that pass intercepted. Hillers send it out for now. Along the far side we go. Addison Murphy trying to track it down. In the midfield zone now, that is Avery Hadfield, one of the Dover Sherborn captains, sending it to her right. And Swensa there to intercept. The Hillers going to have to find ways to establish pressure and get some shots on net. Blue Raiders have a very stingy defense. They don't give up a lot of points, so that'll certainly be a tall task here today, but this Hiller team certainly talented enough to deal with that tall task, I would say. Sent up the near side, a nice pass there. That was a good feed to Bisada, who's trying to move in. Addie Cullum on the pass. It's going to go Hiller way. I believe in net you got Nev McMacken for Dover Sherborn. They are led by head coach Molly McGill, who's done a tremendous job with the Blue Raiders program. And the Hillers, of course, led by four-season head coach Ali Valencia. As that is sent over, top of the shooter area. Hillers trying to work it out. It'll stay with the Blue Raiders. 8 minutes and counting left to go in this first quarter. Dover Sherborn winning the possession battle, but the Hiller defense holding steady. Looking to approach. And it'll be Hiller ball. That is sent up. Pass there by Avery Quebec. And here come the Hillers approaching. On a breakaway around the goaltender. And she couldn't get the shot off. A good breakaway by Abby Burke, the Hiller captain. But just could not get that shot off in time. And ended up keeping it in briefly along the end line. But the Hillers looking for pressure here. Into the attack areas. Fowler gets a good knock on it. It's put out of play. Here comes Dover Sherborn up the far side. And the Hillers contesting along the sideline. Out of play it goes. It'll be Dover Sherborn ball. Good back and forth here. Trying to get the takeaway, Tenley win. Dover Sherborn coming up the far side. And it's sent over and intercepted briefly. Diaz quick to get it back. Win, a swing and a miss there, and is able to put it up the sideline. That pass intercepted as the Blue Raiders trying to approach from the left side. Knocked out of play. It will stay with Dover Sherborn. So they'll take it 25 yards out. Sent over by Hadfield. Motley looking for the centering pass. And now taken away by Burke. Burke could get by Tatum Crotty. Sent up by Crotty. Dover Sherborn looking to approach the attack area once again. Just below 5 minutes left in the first quarter. And here comes the captain, a backhander there, and flung away by the defender. There's Basada with the backhander and able to get it out of the danger zone for the moment. Kate Williams. Side in for the Blue Raiders. Avery Hadfield will put it into play, and that'll be Hiller ball. Kate Williams will send it up. Kate Williams, Jr., an essential part of this Hiller defense, and just really good at having the back of Riley Curtin when there's a big attack and that net needs to be protected. Almost like a second goaltender at times for the Hillers. Trying to send it upfield is Quebec. Side in Hillers. For under 4 minutes left in this quick-moving first quarter. Sent down into Dover Sherborn territory. And here comes the Hillers looking for an attack. Swetsa gets it over. And now trying to put it towards the attack area was Finnegan. Here's Fowler. The captain approaching. Fowler taking it in. And the Hillers draw a penalty corner opportunity. Good opportunity here for the Hillers to get things going in this one. The sender is Mary Finnegan, gets it in. Top of the attack area. Fowler with a shot, and it's in! The Hillers will strike off the penalty corner opportunity. Ella Fowler assisted by Mary Finnegan for the score. Captain to captain, and to the net it goes. A good start for the Hillers as they strike at 2:25 left to go in the first quarter to make it a 1-0 game. Blue Raiders looking to respond. Looking to approach. There's Basada, but Swensa has something to say about that. Sends it down. And Abby Burke nearly had a breakaway there. Along the far side for Dover Sherborn now, Sophia Wickman. It's back and forth here along that far sideline. That was put out of play. Hiller ball. tell you, the Hillers, they've been impressive on those penalty corners as of late, and they've had certainly a good amount of experience off the penalty corners, but I think their penalty corner game getting better and better as the season goes on. Blue Raiders looking to approach. Stays with Dover Sherborn, and they're quickly trying to work into the attack area with time dwindling down in this first quarter. And a nice possession win there by Mary Finnegan. Kate Williams sends it up the near side. There to intercept is Tatum Crotty. Some back and forth here. Under a minute left in the quarter now. Swensa. Looking to sneak through, stays with the Hillers. Slips it through. And here comes the Hillers looking for a breakaway. Mary Finnegan taking it down. And she's contested. Centering pass over to Fowler, looking for a shot there, and the defender got a stick on it. Secondary attempt. And it looks like they were able to prevent the score, but I believe the Hillers will have a penalty corner opportunity, or no, it's going to stay in Hiller possession. No penalty corner, they'll take it from 20 yards out. Quebec sends it up. Into the attack zone. Hiller's looking for another score at the buzzer, and it was deflected. Good goaltending in that last sequence by Nev McMakin for Dover Sherborn. But a great start for the Hillers after one quarter of play. They lead it 1-0. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM.
How can you measure the value of education-based athletics? Well, the value is in what makes it invaluable. That's because school sports aren't just about winning, they're about learning and growing. School sports aren't just about gaining trophies and accolades, they're about learning life lessons, bringing a whole community together, developing character and integrity, having coaches who mentor you, and teammates who become lifelong friends. And you can't put a price on any of that. That's what makes education-based athletics invaluable. Of course, when you participate in school sports, you want to win and become a better athlete, but the purpose is so much greater, becoming a better person. Support your local school sports programs, and if you have a student, encourage them to get involved.
This message presented by the MIAA and the Massachusetts Secondary Schools Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back. We are just about ready for the second quarter. There on your screen, you're getting a glimpse of the standings. As you can see, the TVL large, very competitive. TVL small, also very competitive. Medfield, Dover, Sherborn, right at the top of the TVL small. Dover, Sherborn 8-1-0, Medfield 8-2-0, and then Hillers right at the top of the TVL large with that 5-3-2 record, along with Holliston, who is 5-3-3. And you got Westwood in there at 4-4-2, but very competitive TVL field hockey this season as we start the second quarter. Along the far side, Hillers off to a nice 1-0 lead, a goal off a penalty corner by Ella Fowler, great send-in by Mary Finnegan, and Fowler able to finish. Dover Sherborn looking to attack. There's a shot. And do they have a score? It looks like it was prevented. Great goaltending by Riley Curtin. It's going to be Hiller ball, and that's the biggest pressure I'd say we've seen Dover Sherborn get. They've had a couple good shots on net, but really good goaltending there by Riley to keep that one out. Blue Raiders quickly trying to work their way back in. It's going to stay with Dover Sherborn. Besada will send it back. And Blue Raiders trying to work quickly off the whistle. A little premature jump there. Avery Hadfield with it. Round one Hiller she goes, and now is swarmed, but draws contact. Ooh, Hadfield, a misfire there. And it's taken by Abby Burke. Burke driving up the field. Finnegan to her right. Sent up towards Finnegan. Getting out in front of her was Addison Murphy. And she is able to send it out to let Dover Sherborn regroup in their defensive zone. Along the sideline, Swensa. It will be Dover Sherborn ball as they try to get it out of their defensive zone. There's Claudia with a nice stop. Claudia Swensa gets it over, and Blue Raiders get it back. Good interception there by Sophia Witchman. Sent up the sideline, out of play. Along the near side. Blue Raiders looking to approach. There's the captain, Besada. Ooh, nice block there by Robledo. Trying to get it through was Claudia, and DS gets it back, trying to work towards the attack zone. And the Hillers going to win the possession. Sent up by Fowler. It'll be Hiller ball. Avery Quebec sends it down and sent away. Battle along the far sideline. It'll be Dover Sherborn ball as we approach 10 minutes left. And that pass intercepted. Blue Raiders doing their best to keep it out of their defensive zone. They know the speed these Hiller forwards have, and they do not want to let them attack too much. Looking to approach. It is going to be a penalty corner here for Dover Sherborn. Sent in. And the cross out in front of the net. That shot turned away. Secondary shot off the rebound turned away. Curtin able to get the stick on it a couple times. But the Blue Raiders are going to have yet another penalty corner here. Addie Cullum will be the sender. Gets it in, top of the shooter circle. They'll do it again. Looking to get possession for the Hillers. Lampert. Sent out in front. There's a shot, and it's in. And the Blue Raiders break through. That was the captain, Elise Besada, on the score. Comes at 8:02 left to go in the second quarter, and we have a 1-1 game. Well, if you let this Dover Sherborn team in the attack zone too much, eventually they're going to break through. And a nice shot there off a great pass by Besada. Hillers looking to respond. Good stop there by Kutsa, who sends it up. Along the near side. Claudia with the ball. Gets it over. Finds Fowler. Into Hiller territory. Driving in towards the attack zone. That's Reese Bent. Finnegan along the far side. It'll be Hiller ball. Battle along the sideline. And the Hillers trying to work it down. Trying to get it out of the jam was Vallis. Here's Claudia putting it towards the attack zone, swiped away. Along the far side. Sends up the sideline. Into the box, sent out. Along the far side. And deflected out of the attack zone, out of play. We're under 5 minutes left in the second quarter. It'll stay with the Blue Raiders. And a nice takeaway there by Abby Burke. Burke driving up the near side. Box sent out. Trying to give it off to Claudia Swensa, and it gets away. Along the far side. Sent down to Interante. Souza gets it over. It's going to go Hiller way as they look for an attack here. Drive it in towards the attack zone. A backhander, and that is in! What a great score for the Hillers. And it looks like that was Avery Quebec who was able to strike and regain the lead for the Hillers at 3:36 left to go in the first quarter. That was just a terrific backhander in the midst of that traffic jam. She is able to strike it through. Good response by the Hillers, but now the Blue Raiders looking to respond here. Ooh, into the attack zone, sent out. Getting a stick on it there was Souza. Kara Souza. Interante. Sent to Burke. And now Quebec. Up towards the top of the attack zone. That shot deflected. The attempt by Burke. And it's sent to the far side. Under 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. It's been a great action-packed, really even matchup between these two great teams. Blue Raiders looking to approach. Into the attack zone they go. There's a shot out in front, kicked away, and the Blue Raiders going to draw a penalty corner. And there's a shot there, nearly went in. Williams able to deflect it out. And that was another goal-saving knock by Kate Williams. If Williams was not placed there, that ball was going in. Williams sends it up over to Fowler. In the Blue Raiders territory. Some good back and forth along the far side here, and put deeper in the Blue Raiders territory. We approach a minute left in the first half. And the ball sent flying there. Fowler able to get a grasp on it. Fowler trying to put it towards the attack zone. It's deflected along the end line now, and out it goes. It'll be Hiller ball. Approaching 30 seconds left to go in the quarter. Can the Hillers get some buzzer-beating magic? And sent out a play along the far side. It'll be Hiller ball. Not much time to work with, however. 10 seconds now. So they'll just have to take a couple of big hits here on it, and out of play it goes, and that should just about do it for the quarter, and it will. But a great quarter for the Hopkinton Hillers. You had Dover Sherborn even things up at 8:02, courtesy of the captain, Elise Posada. But the Hillers struck back with 3:36 left. A great backhanded shot by Avery, Quebec. And it's 2-1 as we head into the second half. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. We'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes.
On Monday, September 22nd, Hiller girls soccer took on Bellingham and got the scoring started early and often.
Giving up a goal yet this season as they drive into the box. A shot there, and it's in. A quick score for the Hillers. And that is Ayla Chase with the score. So it's Natalie out there. Hillers approaching out in front, and it's put in. What a great feed. And that's going to be Riley Colleran on the score. I'd say just go get it. And a lot of times the Hillers able to meet the challenges. Colleran gets that one, and she'll put it in. Riley Colleran with her second goal of the game. It's been a relentless attack along the near side. Bellingham trying to move it out of that defensive zone. Stolen away by McNerney. And now charging in, Clement in the box. Nina Clement with a score! Around the defender she goes, into the net she goes at 23:42. Nice strong boot there into Bellingham territory. Here they come. Into the box is Sophia TZ, and she's got a goal! Sophia Zuganatis. More out of Sophia Zuganatis. Of course, she is the sister of Nina Zuganatis, who was a huge asset in this program. And how about another one for Sophia Zuganatis? Into the box. Gets around the defender, gets it back. Here's Marin. Takes the shot, and she's got it! Marin O'Connor with a score. A nice feed along the end line, and she'll take the shot out in front, and that is in. Off the rebound, Sophia Zuganatis.
8 goals in the first half, and the Hillers took the win 10-0, improving to 6-0 on the season. The Hopkinton girls have yet to give up a goal this season and have outscored their opponents by a combined 22-0. On Wednesday, September 24th, Hiller girls volleyball hosted Norton. Myself and Mike Terosian were on the call.
Late in set number 1. Here's Sydney once again. And a smash there! Norton keeps it going. Hillers looking to close out this first set. Gabby Patty with the setup, the smash, and the Hillers are going to take it. What a great win in this first set by the Hillers. Pair of aces, 5 kills, a block.
That point right here, let's see an ace.
Oh, Lancer's able to respond. Oh, but the Hillers will close it out anyway. A good hit from the front.
Tori Jackson, the front.
Tori Jackson able to close it out. Hillers take the set They lead it 2-0. Evie Woodbury bringing the heat and a well-needed point for the Hillers. And they have a chance to close it out.
Match point coming up. I want an ace right here. I want it. I'm not predicting it. I just want it.
Welcome back to the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are just about ready for the second half. It's been a great battle between these two TVL powerhouses. Hopkinton leading as we enter the second half 2-1. A great crowd on hand to take in the action here today. Hillers in the green, Dover Sherborn in the white, as we are ready to get things started. In the center circle, that is Ella Fowler. Hopkinton Hillers now working left to right across your screen. Tom Nappy happy to be with you on the call. Denise Untaki on camera. And it is a beautiful day out here at the turf fields, and the Hillers hoping to make it more of a beautiful day with a win against a very good Dover Sherborn team. But a long way to go in this one. Along the near side. And out of play it went, side in Hillers. That was a great first half by the Hillers, and they're really looking to get a big win in this one. After a loss and a tie in their last two matches, they want to get back in that win column, and being in Division 1 now, you need all the points you can get for the postseason to try to earn yourself a home match. Along the far side, here's Swensa putting it towards the attack zone, and Blue Raiders will put it towards the far side out of play. Claudio will put it into play. Side in Hillers, swing and a miss there. And then a violation, Dover Sherborn ball. Goals so far, it was Ella Fowler to strike first. At 2:25 left to go in the first quarter, that made it 1-0. Blue Raiders struck back at 8:02 in the second quarter, courtesy of their captain Elise Posada, and then the Hillers retook the lead at 3:36 left, courtesy of a great shot by Avery Quebec. Along the far side, Dover Sherborn looking to approach. Blue Raiders will take it off the whistle. Along the end line, good battle for it. Hillers trying to clear the zone. And they will. Nice clear there. Sent up the far side. Ooh, good interception by Sabrina Hassar. And she will put it wide. Hiller ball. Sent up by Kate Williams. Into Blue Raider territory. With it is Finnegan. Finnegan trying to sneak through. Popped out of play off the stick of Addison Murphy. Emmy Foster with the side in. Side in Hillers, Emmy Foster will put it into play. Back out it goes. Well, she'll do it again. here comes DS, respent with it. Sends it to midfield as the Blue Raiders looking to approach. Break it up the field. That is Sophia Motley. Now gets it over to the far side. Hillers looking to recover here. Good battle for possession. It's going to go Blue Raiders away. Nearly intercepted there by Burke. Just a very even matchup between these two teams. Every possession, you see both teams really battling it out. And they're attacking the ball, and I think that's what's paying off for the Hillers, that aggressive attack on the ball, not giving much space, and making sure those forwards can't get by you too much. And here comes the Hillers now, working it up the far sideline. Too many Blue Raiders to deal with there, and it's sent down towards the Hiller attack zone. A backhander there deflected as Reese Bent was looking for the score. Ball still in play. Dover Sherborn hoping to bring the pressure here, but the Hiller defenders once again hold strong. And a misfire there by Lucy Mado. It'll be Blue Raiders possession. Just under 9 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Another misfire. Trying to drive upfield, Mary Finnegan. Hatfield sends it towards the sideline out of play. It'll be side and Hillers. Emmy Foster putting it into play. Gets it back. And that pass intercepted by Whitman. It'll stay with Dover Sherborn, I believe. And they will actually have a penalty corner. Sender is Addie Cullum. Sent in. Along the shooter area. There's a shot out in front. A battle for it. Hillers trying to clear. Pinned to the side of the net now. And the Hillers are able to survive. A good defensive stop there by Hopkinton. Dover Sherborn throwing everything they got at them. Blue Raiders, they haven't lost yet. Could the Hillers be the first team to beat this Dover Sherborn team this season? We shall see. A long way to go, however. Hillers defense has to continue to hold strong. Kate Williams will put it into play. Battle for possession along the far sideline. It's going to go Hillers' way. Claudia Cuenza gets it back. Blue Raiders looking to approach. Dover Sherborn ball. Avery Hatfield set to put it into play. And taken away there. Here come the Hillers. Not for long, as a good stop by Sabrina Hussar. Back and forth we go. And the Hiller is able to work it out of that jam. Blue Raiders get it back now, sent over to the near side. Here's Wickman getting it down towards the attack zone. Over Sherborn slowly trying to approach, and now they're in there. Backhander turned away, secondary shot, and that's deflected. And it's going to be a penalty corner opportunity for the Blue Raiders. Now the Hillers need to establish some pressure of their own. They're letting Dover Sherborn get into that attack zone a little more than they'd like. Under 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Sent in. There's a shot out in front of the net, to the side of the net. That shot turned away. Secondary shot off the defender, and then off the pad of Curtin. And it's going to be another penalty corner opportunity for the Blue Raiders. Riley Curtin just making some tremendous saves in net, as usual. Avery Hatfield will send it in. Little give and go. Hatfield with the shot. And Curtin trying to pin it, but it's popped in. And I believe that was Sophia Wickman who was able to put it in. Well, you let Dover Sherborn hang around the attack zone that long. Eventually they're going to strike, and Wickman just had the ball in the right spot. Curtin tried to get the pad down on it, but just too much pressure to deal with there. And it's a 2-2 game at 4:06 left to go in the third quarter. Now, if you're the Hillers, you got to come up with an approach here to really try to ram in that Dover Sherborn attack zone, get some pressure going of your own. Blue Raiders have had the upper hand in possession-wise in this third quarter. Side-in Hillers here. Tenley Wynn gets it across. Here's Claudia moving it up. Able to find Interante. Interante gets it over to Quebec. And now Swensa trying to get through. Claudia brushes it up towards the attack zone, but defender's there and sent upfield by Hatfield. Avery Hatfield, the captain, one of the midfield captain for the Blue Raiders. Dover Sherborn trying to rush in once again. Kate Williams with it, gets it over. And that pass attempt by Quebec deflected. Out of play it goes along the near side. Side end DS. Or correction, side end Hillers. Hillers will keep possession. Just under 2.5 minutes left in this third quarter. And a good knock there, deep into Blue Raiders territory. Who's going to get there? The keeper kicks it away. It'll be Hillers side in. Cuenza gets it over. Battle for it here. Oh, and a nice move by Reese Bent. Looking to approach. Into the box. Dover Sherborn looking for their first lead of the game. The Hillers defend well. And that is up to Burke. Deflected out of play. It'll stay with the Hillers. And here they come, approaching in front of the net. That shot turned away. Still a live ball. Trying to dig it out. And somehow Dover Sherborn able to clear. Blue Raiders now rushing up the far side. A minute left to go in the third quarter. And there's a pass. Backhander out in front, and it's put in. Off the deflection, Reese Bent able to strike and give Dover Sherborn their first lead of the game. A 3-2 lead with 45 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Off the whistle, Hillers looking to respond. Finnegan. Contested along the box, and out of play it goes. Finnegan sends it in towards the attack zone, sent back out. The Hillers, they did get some good pressure at the end there. And they were being careful not to send too many midfielders and forwards up towards the attack zone to let Dover Sherborn have a breakaway opportunity like that. But in that case, they had to. And that will wrap up the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play, it is Dover Sherborn 3, the Hillers 2. Fourth quarter up next on HCAM. Welcome back. We are ready for the fourth quarter. And we are underway. Apologies, folks. A little technical glitch there. We just started the fourth quarter. Dover Sherborn able to draw a penalty corner. As they send it in, there's a shot and nearly put in just wide. Well, unfortunately, live television, it doesn't always go the way you would like it to sometimes. Hopefully that will be our last technical glitch of the day. Out in front, there's a shot. And it's wide. It is a 3-2 game. Dover Sherborn was able to score with 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Well, the Hiller defense, they have had a lot of pressure put on them as the Blue Raiders draw another penalty corner here. Sherborn was able to score with 45 seconds. Sent in. And a nice save there by Riley Curtin. Over to the far side. Here come the Hillers trying to work upfield. Looking to approach. And the Blue Raiders able to get a takeaway. Well, Dover Sherborn, they were trailing most of this game, but they came back strong in that third quarter. And they are looking to hold on to the lead, but the Hillers, they're certainly gonna battle this out and throw everything they got at them. That is sent down. Out in front. Good stop there by Curtin. And it will be a penalty corner for Dover Sherborn. Sent in. There's a shot and a good save by Curtin. Hillers want to get that ball out of there as soon as possible. And another whistle here. And that is going to be yet another penalty corner for Dover Sherborn. Sent in. That shot deflected. And contact drawn. They'll get another opportunity. This is what you don't want to happen if you're the Hillers. You don't want to give them these penalty corners. Looking for a shot. Out in front, turned away. Battle for it. Sent over by Ella Fowler. And that'll play it goes. Kassar going to lift this one. Smart maneuver there, but Avery Quebec in the right place at the right time. Approaching 9 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Reese Bent with it. Out in front. Williams trying to battle it out. Back and forth we go. There's a shot into traffic. And the Hiller is able to clear. Along the far side, knocked out a play. And the Hiller is able to clear. Along the far side now. Along the far side, knocked out a play. Looking to approach. It's going to stay with the Hillers. There's a shot deflected. And the goaltender trying to cover it up. Knocked out of the danger zone. It's going to stay with the Hillers. Battle for it here. Sent away for the moment. Just past the midway point of this fourth quarter. Along the far side. Here comes Dover Sherborn. And it'll be side in Hillers. There to intercept Finnegan. And some nice stick work there. Sent over to the near side. And a play it goes. Hillers running out of time to try to retie this game. And there's a nice feed and a misfire on the shot, but the secondary shot and great goaltending by Riley Curtin. Two straight shots directly in front of her, and she was able to essentially pin the ball with her leg pad. Dover Sherborn looking to approach once again. Hadfield trying to work her way into the attack zone. Hiller defense able to keep her out. It's going to go Hopkinton's way. All right, looks like we'll get a timeout. 5:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. It is a 3-2 Dover Sherborn lead on HCAM. Can the Hillers at the very least draw a tie or perhaps maybe even come back and win? We shall find out coming up next on HCAM. We are set to continue on. 5:35 left to go in this fourth quarter off the timeout. Avery, Quebec puts it into play. Along their side, Abby Burke trying to sneak it through. Dover Sherborn, they're going to make their best effort to keep it in Hiller territory and play a little keep away here to burn out this clock, as that's sent down to Basada. It'll go Hiller way. And an interception there. Sent down by Wickman. Hiller's looking to get some momentum going here in these final minutes. It is Hiller ball. Finnegan puts it into play. Moves it into DS territory. Here's Fowler. Fowler rushing in. And she's stalled, but it'll stay with the Hillers. Stays with the Hillers as we hit the 4-minute mark. And there's a shot towards the attack zone, kicked away by the keeper. A little bit of a risk by Nev McMahon making the goaltender to come out of the net, but she got a great kick on it there. Side in Hillers. Along the near side. Sent over. The Raiders get it back. Scotta sends it to the far side. And rolls out of play. We're under 3 minutes left. Ooh, good steal there for Dover Sherborn. Sent back out of the attack zone. Hiller's trying to work it upfield. Well, that's what's made Dover Sherborn so successful in this game. Just their pursuit of the ball. They're not giving the Hillers much space at all to work with, and they're doing a great job attacking the ball and not drawing too many contact whistles. Hiller is into DS territory, under 2 minutes. Yeah, Dover Sherborn just makes it very difficult for you to try to pursue that attack zone and move in. It's been a tall task for these Hiller forwards to try to slip by these defenders today. But certainly a great battle between these two teams out there this afternoon. Here comes Dover Sherborn. There's a shot off the side of the net out of play. Now the Hillers need to work quick here. Just over a minute left. If you could at least draw the tie in this matchup, that would be huge. Great pass, but the keeper way out, kicks it away. That was just great instincts by Nev McMakin. She knew that there was going to be a big hit there and saw that opening and was ready for it. Here come the Hillers looking to attack. We're in the final minute. And sent out. Yeah, if you're Dover Sherborn, just keep sending that ball away. 29 seconds. And what a job by the Blue Raiders not trying a penalty corner there. They're preventing the Hiller penalty corner opportunity. And she's gonna burn. She's gonna take a time dropping this one. And that is going to do it. Dover Sherborn's going to hang on and collect the 3-2 win. Well, a great game by both of these teams here today, and certainly a bit of a tough loss for the Hillers. They would have liked to get this one. They had to lead the majority of the game, but Dover Sherborn came on strong in that third quarter and was able to put in 2 goals and collect the win. 3-2 over the Hillers. Dover Sherborn improving to 9-0-1 on the season. The Hillers will fall to 5-4-2, but a great effort by both teams out there today, and certainly a fun game to watch between two of the best in the Tri-Valley League on this Wednesday afternoon. So that will just about do it for our coverage. For Denise Antaki on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. The final score for the final time, Dover Sherborn gets the win over the Hopkinton Hillers by a final of 3-2. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.